The primary type of welding is arc welding, which sometimes uses a gas for shielding. Arc welding processes require electricity, and some arc processes utilize some type of gas to protect the weld area. The electrical current that powers welding equipment can either be direct current, DC, or alternating current, AC. Welding equipment such as transformers, generators, and inverters serve different functions for harnessing or directing power for welding processes. The metal being welded is known as the base metal or parent metal. The metal provided by the welding equipment to join the base metals is known as weld metal. For example, these steel plates would each be considered base metals. During welding, the base metals are close enough to the arc to melt and are joined by the liquid weld metal in a weld pool. The weld metal is typically provided in some type of electrode, also referred to as a consumable. In this example, the stick is the consumable electrode. The coating on the electrode, also known as flux, is a powdered layer that melts during the welding process and provides a gas shield to protect the molten weld metal. The flux also has a cleaning agent that removes impurities from the weld pool. When performed correctly, the molten metals will solidify as one, joining the two pieces of metal together. This is known as fusion, and it is a crucial requirement for any welding process. One form of arc welding is done with a gas used for shielding the molten weld pool. In this type of welding, the consumable electrode often comes in the form of thin wire that is fed through the welding gun. The weld metal melts and joins the weld pool, while a shielding gas covers the weld area. Some welding processes typically leave behind slag coating on the surface of the weld bead. This slag is a material that solidifies from the molten flux coating. The slag helps protect the molten weld pool from contaminants as it solidifies. Slag often looks like melted glass and is removed from the surface of the weld after welding.